Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be ranking all of the brand new Hunter x Hunter Funko Pops. So I've been getting into anime quite a bit, and when I saw these Pops revealed, I was like, you know what, I want to do a ranking video on these. I did watch part of the first episode of the series, and I was enjoying it quite a bit. I was watching it late at night, so I wound up falling asleep, but I still did enjoy what I saw, so I was like, you know what, I definitely want to get this ranking video out for all of you. So if you don't know how these videos work, I go through every single Funko Pop here, which we have 6 of them in this list, and I give each one a score out of 5, and then at the end of the video, I give you the total score for the wave, and I also let you know my want list for the wave as well. So I hope you all go on to enjoy the video. Let me know your rankings down below as well, because of course, this is just my personal opinion, and I want to hear your opinions as well in the comment section, and let's get straight into it here with number 6. Alright, here we have Gon, and this one is the Hot Topic exclusive. I would say their last name, but I honestly cannot pronounce it, so let me know if you know how to pronounce this character's full name, but Gon right here looks really great. I like the design of this one. I feel like it's more of a simplistic, exclusive version, so that's why I included it at the lowest spot on the list here. I still think it looks fine. I really like the hair sculpting on this character, and I think that the pose overall looks fine. It's just that it's a more stripped down and like simplistic look to the character, color scheme wise and outfit wise. So I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of this one. It's definitely the weakest one in my opinion. So for this one, I'm going to be giving it a 3.5 out of 5. And now let's move on to number 5. Alright, so here we have Hisoka, and this character seems to be the antagonist for the series. I saw them briefly in the opening of the show, and it seems like they're going to be the antagonist. So they do have a cool design here. It's definitely very unique, and I really like the playing cards there. It kind of reminds me of Gambit of some sort, so that is kind of interesting. I like the kind of marks on their face, the star, and then the tear right there. I like those. The hair color looks really nice. I like that kind of darker pink, more saturated there. I think that the flames look really cool. That kind of pink flame is definitely very unique. And then the outfit overall looks really well done also. I like all of the colors there. I really like the torso area with the black and the red sort of symbols there. And then the yellow around it. I think that looks really nice. So just overall a cool design for this one. I can't speak to how the character actually acts in the show because I don't have any connection to them and I've only watched part of episode 1, but for design purposes here, I think that it looks really great. So for this one, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. And now let's move on to number 4. Alright, so here we have Korra Pika, and that Pika is kind of funny that they add that on because he does have yellow hair here, so he could be a Pikachu in disguise, who knows, but a really cool design here. I like this outfit that he's rocking here. It kind of reminds me of like a medieval time sort of outfit. I do like that, and I think that it's cool how he kind of almost has like an infinity symbol or like an hourglass like knocked over sort of symbol on his outfit there. That's interesting, and the hair looks pretty good on this one. It's definitely a very like not dark yellow, but more of a not a light yellow basically, and I do like that. I think the hairstyle looks pretty nice. Overall, it's a cool looking pop. I like the kind of chain going around him as well. Maybe that has something to do with, I'm not even sure what, if they have abilities in this series or if it's more grounded than that. I'm really not too sure. I'm not super familiar with it, but just based on design here, it's a cool looking character. So for this one, I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 5. And now let's move on to number 3. Alright, at number 3 here we have Gon, and this one has a really cool design here. It's the common version of the character, and I think it definitely is a better version than the alternate exclusive from Hot Topic. I think that this one just has a lot more going on color wise. I really like the power blast that he has kind of coming out of his arm, and I think that the design looks pretty accurate to what I've seen in the anime thus far. I think they kind of nailed the design in Funko Pop form, so well done to Funko. And for this one, I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 5. Now let's move on to number 2. Alright, at number 2 here we have Leorio. I think that's how you say it. I am honestly not too sure, but I think this character looks amazing. I really love the glasses there. I think those look really cool. His hair looks awesome. It's kind of like a more toned down version of Gon's hair. And then the power blast that he is doing, I assume he might be punching the earth, and that's why you can see some of what looks to be dirt coming up, and then his green energy blast right there. And I love the suit that he's in. It just looks like he's a businessman who's just getting his hands a little dirty there. So a really unique design here. I definitely really love this one. So for this one, I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 5. And now let's move on to number 1. Alright, so here we have Killua. I am not sure if I said that name right. I almost definitely butchered it, but this character looks fantastic. I love all of the electricity kind of coming around him, or the energy at least of some sort. I think that looks really fantastic. Then the hair on this one, the sculpting is just so well done. I can really appreciate how intricate it looks, and I really like the color scheme of this one. The white and the blue looks really nice together. It almost kind of reminds me of Todoroki's design a little bit color scheme wise, but of course he has some of the red kind of coming into his color scheme. But I really do like this one. I think that he looks really cool. So a great design and a really cool dynamic sort of lightning coming around him to make the pop not seem so static. So for this one, I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 5. And now let's move on to my want list for the wave. Alright, so for my want list for this wave, I'm going to do something a little different than usual, where I'm going to say that if I continue watching this anime and I start to really enjoy it, then I will include all of the Funko Pops on this want list, because I could see myself definitely wanting to pick up all of the characters here. And then if I don't continue watching the anime, then I would say that I probably won't pick up any of them, because just based on design, I wouldn't really care to pick any of them up because I don't have that connection to the characters. But if I do wind up really enjoying the series, then I would definitely want to pick up all of these, because I think their designs on their own just look really fantastic. So if I have that connection to the characters and the awesome designs, then I would definitely be interested in picking all of these up. But that's it for the want list here, and now let's move on to my final score for the wave. Okay, so in conclusion, for this wave, out of a score of 30, it managed to score 27, and that converts over to 90%, and I think that's a really fantastic score here, considering I've only watched a little bit of episode 1, and I'm not familiar with the characters whatsoever. I think it's really impressive that just based on designs here, I still really enjoy this lineup of Pops here, so well done to Funko and well done to the original designers in the anime series, because they created some really cool and unique designs here. So I'm really excited to check out more of the show. I think that I'm probably going to wind up enjoying it, so you might see some of these Pops in future videos if I actually wind up picking up some of them in the store. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to share your rankings down below in the comment section as well. I always like to kind of compare my list to yours as well, and let me know if I mispronounced any of the names, and if you want to correct me as well in the pronunciation, be sure to do that as well. And let me know what are your thoughts on this series if you do follow it. And just thank you so much in general for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy, I would really appreciate if you could like the video, and also subscribe if you want to see some of my other content. And I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.